Lebanon. And what play could have been bigger than that onside kick recovered by Nathan Gibson?
It set the tone. I mean, Tommy, that changed the whole momentum of the ball game right there.
Myers, or is that... That's Grooms at quarterback. He's going to have to run. He tucks it, picks up some yardage. He's got a first down, and it goes down. He's brought down by Javon Neal. 4:17 to go in the game. First down, Wolverines. 14-yard gain for Grooms.
Tommy, with Grooms being a sophomore, Desmond Martin, the running back that got loose on that 36-yard carry, being a sophomore, this ball Lavergne team is going to be something to reckon with.
I'm glad we're going to the other region next year. On the carry for Lavergne is Sam Lane, one of the few seniors out there for the Wolverines. He picks up a couple. More subs. Kaysen comes in. Lattimore comes in. Out of the game comes Oliver and Carruthers.
Mitchell McDonald in as well.
Musser comes out. New front three for Lebanon. Fresh bodies to rush. Fake it. Grooms off the left side. Spins, twists, turns. He's still being pulled forward, and he's inside the 10-yard line. Landon Grooms, a gutty effort by the sophomore quarterback from Lavergne. 21 yards from scrimmage for the sophomore, and his dad, a former Blue Devil. You know this means something to the Grooms family tonight.
Oh, sure, it's a homecoming of sorts. Well, of course, it is our homecoming, but homecoming for Grooms as well, coming back to the field that he played on at one time.
Grooms under shotgun. Give it off the left side to Sam Lane. Sam gets about 2. Kaysen at the bottom of the pile. Elliott Wheat gets up slowly, as does Javon Neal. Javon, a guy who stepped in at the strong linebacker when Bryce Arnold was lost for the season. And Javon has put every bit of his 168 pounds into every tackle he makes. We're inside 3 minutes, 2:55 to go in the game. Lebanon leads 31-7. Lavergne in the gun, second down. Grooms rolls right. He doesn't get it. He gets turned sideways and knocks one of our kids about halfway sideways. That was Phillip Vance. He got spun around by Grooms. The ball's going to be spotted at the 3. 3rd and goal from the 3. Twins left. He wants to roll left. Now cut it up. Grooms is not going to get it. He stops at the 5. -2 at least on the play, perhaps -3. 2 minutes and 9 seconds to go in the game. Lebanon's defensive unit being stingy. They don't want to give up a touchdown here. Ball's going to be spotted at the 5. Call that one a loss of 2. 4th down and 5. Grooms, sprint left, lobs it up in the air. Did he catch it? He did. Touchdown, Lavergne. On the reception for Lavergne, it looked like Ryan McBee, slot man. They ran a little twist. They ran a crossing route, and McBee, the inside receiver, ran the out to the far corner with a nice diving catch. Joe Gardner, you've got the Lavergne PAT attempt.
All right, Tommy. Taylor Ware on the attempt for Lavergne. Lavergne has a player late getting on, and a stoppage of play. Penalty.
Lavergne ran a man on late. They ran an extra wing man, and Bob, do a head count. Is that 12?
12.
They ran an extra on there, and if you get away with it, that's not a bad play.
Well, it helps have a little better protection on that kick if you got an extra man in there to keep them out.
Thank you. Ware on the attempt for Lavergne. The snap, the hold, the kick, and it's up. It's good. With 1:45 left to go in the game, Lebanon still leads Lavergne 31-14. Back after a 30-second timeout.
For what might be an onside kick, they shift. Lavergne overshifts to the left, and Lebanon's going to take a timeout. Bobby, I think, wants to get the hands team out there. He has some low numbers. Reeves, Elliott, Luke Sampson, only one man deep, and that is Crudup, who will stand at about the 20-yard line. We've got 10 Blue Devils bunched close to the football. Lavergne overshifts. They pop a grounder. Stafford goes down and covers it. Stafford just went down like in a John Wayne movie, jumping on a hand grenade. And there's Jordan Stafford.
And Sampson covered him up.
Yeah. Hey, that's the way to do it.
Right.
Get down and let your buddy protect you. And Lebanon will take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Get some names in here, Tom.
Yeah, this is all academic now. You mentioned checking in there and playing a healthy dose there at tackle, Mitchell McDonald.
Got Daniel Ford in at a wide out. He's going to run a quarterback sneak.
Yeah, Maynard straight ahead on the sneak. Not taking any chances with mistakes.
7-yard line.
Dexter Taylor in there, too.
Benford still at tailback.
Then we're on the road to River.
Raymond McKay in at a split receiver.
2 road games before we come back home to take on the Wildcats from Wilson Central.
Split receivers right, McKay and Gleason. I formation in the backfield. Matthew Maynard's going to let the clock run a little bit. Now he's under center, sneak straight ahead. Man, he got about 4 on that.
They're just getting a push. They're just Lavergne's lines on roller skates right here.
The Maynard brothers have combined for a bunch of yardage. Jacobs got the bulk of it, 201. What about, Terry, what about Matthew Maynard running the football tonight?
Matthew's run it 12 times, Tommy, 39 yards, so we got 240 yards out of the Maynard twins.
201 for the tailback. And go over that again. The last time Lebanon had a tailback go over 200.
Carlos Gaines, in the year 2005, he gained 223 yards against Blackman.
Hey, that's a huge, huge night for a high school tailback. 55.8 seconds to go, and Bob Lee, you know the post-game dance is going to be a lot of fun for these cats tonight.
Oh, sure it is. I mean, they've, you got, looks like Joe said down there earlier, you got a whole different demeanor on the sidelines this week, and this is a much-needed win, and it just, you know, you get out and you practice all week long, and you take one on the chin, and it's happened 2 or 3 weeks in a row. It would be so easy to get that head down and not be able to pick it up, and this win, that helps it. That fuels the fire inside of you to come out and work hard next week.
Well, and it would be so human to go down, to get down.
True.
Maynard takes it on the sneak again, goes off the right side. I think he picked up a first down.
Yeah, he's got it.
Took it and bounced the quarterback sneak wide behind the tackle, and he picked up.
He didn't get very good. Well, I thought he was across the line.
Yeah, I thought he was across the 40, but I am not going to complain tonight.
They're going to look at this one.
Oh. No, they're not. They may have eyeballed it. This crew has not measured tonight. They've measured once, I think, maybe twice. Now there's a timeout, and Bobby, Lavergne takes a timeout. We'll take a timeout. We'll sneak another 30 in there. 23 seconds to go in the game. We'll take a 30. Lebanon leads 31-14. On the other side of that.
Yeah, it's not real fun to approach the coach after a loss.
Quarterback sneak again. That's the first. Maynard just keeps it, plays it close to the vest. 21 seconds. That stopped the clock.
We won't have to start it again.
No, that'll do it. Next week, Lebanon goes to Mount Juliet. And, folks, check the Wilson Post on the driving instructions on how to get into the parking lot, because it could be tough. I think it'll be tougher getting out of Mount Juliet than it will be getting into Mount Juliet. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Here's your final. 31-14, Lebanon over Lavergne. 31-14 is your final. Let's take a 30-second break. We'll break it for 30 and come right back. Lebanon defeats Lavergne 31-14. Bobby Brown.
good ball game tonight. Running the football, control the line of scrimmage, cut down on mistakes, sure fixes a lot of things, doesn't it?
I'm just so happy for our players. You know, we worked awful hard, and we've come up short in 3 games by 8 points total. I'm just so happy for our guys. They kept working. We were without 5 out of 6 linemen counting our tight end tonight, and our backups came in and did a great job tonight, and we were able to run the football, and that was big. I'm just happy for our guys because they've taken a lot of criticism, and I'm excited for them.
Coach, Jacob Maynard over 200 yards tonight. It seemed like after we scored that first time and we got that onside kick that you called and got that back, we scored 5 consecutive times after that. Can you tell us what your thinking was behind it, trying to catch Lavergne off guard on that onside kick?
I knew he could hit the kick, and I watched the first kickoff, and they really bailed out big time, and they weren't worried about it. And I told him after the first kickoff, I said, look, Jacob Lee, that's what we call it, is wide open. And so when we scored, I said, well, we're going to run it. We hadn't done a good job at that time stopping their offense, so we ran it, and luckily we got it. That's one of those plays that everybody's going to say it was a great call, Coach, but it was a great call because it worked. And so,
Coach, on the road at Mount Juliet next week, hope for our 2nd victory. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
Joe Gardner with the sideline report from Bobby Brown. Let's take a 2-minute break. 2 minutes, and we'll be back. Lebanon defeats Lavergne 31-14. We'll be back in 2 minutes.